Hello. Hi. So this is basically going to be just like a little test run to see if I'm comfortable talking on camera, to see even if I like the sound of my own voice or like people like the sound of my voice. But anyways, I have a little bagel here. The lighting is so bad. But anyways, I recently rediscovered bagels and it is the best food in the world. Like I don't know why I ever fell off of bagels because it's now all I eat. It's so bad, and I feel like I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna get tired of it at some point and then fall off. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see. Let's get into this. Anyways, I just wanted to do a little test run to see if I can like do some form of content on here, and that's like speaking to the camera because I've never really done that. Usually the only speaking to the camera I've ever done is like, when you do like random videos on your MacBook and video diaries and you never show them to the world. That's all I've ever done. It's so bad. But so I'm kind of like thinking if I can be more active on social media, maybe build like a little community, maybe just like something like baby steps. Anyways, I want to do like little, maybe like book reviews, stuff like that. And let me not make the intro too long. I recently read The Summer I Turned Pretty, like the show. It's a book. I would guess you know that. I watched a little bit of the show and then I fell off with it. But I'm also one of those like the book is always better apologists. Like I did that with Gone Girl. I did that with like I'm just one of those people. So I was like, let me pick up the book. You know, I'm trying to get back into my romance bag. I haven't really been reading romance books lately. I think I'm just getting jaded, very jaded with life. And that's like translating into my romance life. Cause I was a rom-com girly. I used to be. I'm trying to get back into that. Try to be whimsy, try to be all the things. Anyways, I would guess that we know what The Summer Turned Pretty is about, but so I'm not gonna. Should I? I don't. Anyways, I don't want to make this too long, so I'm trying not to like over speak and over talk and all that. And I remember I was also trying to practice not saying like or filler words, but I don't think that's gonna work out. No. And I attempted to read it, heavy on attempted to. I like got the physical copy. I don't have it with me right now. I got the audiobook on Hoopla, and I did the things. I genuinely did try to put in the work to read this book, but it's like it's not working. It's genuinely not working. I got it, but my borrowing period is about to run out, and I still haven't finished it. And I don't know, like I couldn't really get into the rhythm of things, especially because I was trying so hard to feel the butterflies and like feel the motions and feel the things the belly's supposed to be feeling. But it's like I felt nothing. I felt genuinely just like nothing. Instead of butterflies in your stomach, I was feeling, the feeling when you're hungry and the sound that when you're hungry, that's what I was feeling the whole time. And I don't like, first of all, I found both of her options abysmal. Like, they were not permissible in the least. And I think maybe that's a big part of it because I'm not really a big fan of love triangles. So, especially with the brother thing, I think see the dots are connecting. But like I liked how like airy it was, the beach vibes of it and all of that. And I liked seeing Belly grow into herself, and grow into like especially how she was so insecure as a kid and all of that. That was so relatable. She's putting so much of her worth and all of it into like what these boys think and what their like the projections that their mom has, where it's like you have like to end up with like these are not the only people in the world, these are not the only boys in the world, but she's made to feel that, and I felt for her so bad. But I didn't find any of her options like I thought they were just trash, and a big part of the fandom is choosing sides, kind of like with Twilight, where you choose, it's like, oh, is it Team Conrad or Team what's the other brother, the little brother, whatever the hell his name is, and all of that. But I couldn't. I thought they were both abysmal, and I couldn't get into it. I'm not sure why. We're DNFing it. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe I'm gonna try to pick up the show again. Try to see from there. Maybe this was not the first route to go if I do want to get back into romance. And I should stop saying that I'm not sure why, because I know why I wasn't a fan of it. But I don't think I can like articulate it well without rambling on and on and on. And I don't really want this to be that long. But in short, I didn't find the book or the show romantic. Like I just didn't. I didn't. It was so sluggish. It was so, and maybe it's the brother thing. Maybe it's the fact that I've already seen so many spoilers, and maybe it's like maybe it's the writing itself, but not so much on Jenny Han. She's doing her thing. Yeah, it's a DNF as of right now, and but I would like to hear you guys' thoughts. I would like to just like do a little back and forth, see if I can keep this going, maybe transition into longer like film content and all of that, and try to like build something here and all of that. But I'm gonna stop right here, and because I'll just keep going on and on, because okay, that was the goal of this, genuinely. But it's like I have so many thoughts and so many things to say, but I have nobody to talk to and I have nobody to say those things to. So it's like I do hope I can like, because if genuinely, if I start, I won't stop. Like I can keep going on and on and on about every book I've ever read, about every piece of media I take in, about every show, about all of that. Because it's like at the end of the day, I'm a fangirl. I've always been a fangirl of like things. I'm in so many fandoms. I'm in so like I've always like Tumblr, all of that. I'm just that girly. And so I do want to continue with that, but I don't want to talk like I don't want the walls to close in with all my thoughts. So yeah, and I really do hope I just like yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I even like the sound of my own voice or if the people even like the sound of it. But yeah, I'll stop there. And let me show off my bagel a little bit before I go. It's like right out. I don't know if you guys you know how the YouTubers do it? But anyways, I don't know why I'm showing this like it's something exotic. It's a bagel. It's a bagel with like plain cream cheese. Yeah. I should stop. Anyways. But